Good morning, my internet family. I am still here in Winthrop. It is so gorgeous out here. I'm going to hate to leave. Look at this. It is about 22 degrees, but the sun is out. We had some fresh snow last night. This is wonderful. So, going strong with keto, my plan for the day. After doing this little bit of walk, I'm going to go back to the room, do my bulletproof coffee, and I'm thinking today is going to be a rib day because when I was at the store, at this little market right here, you can't see it from here, but it's about 3 or 4 minutes away. I can walk to the place. They said they were going to be smoking some, some ribs today, and I am excited for that. So I wanted to get there and get some ribs, and that seemed like it'd be a good day for ribs. So, this car is backing out. Let me get out of their way. So, okay, now we're out of the car's way. So, again, it's going to be a rib day, and it's going to be fun. So, let's see what happens. So, I guess I'm going to do this a little bit of a walk. Back to the room. Bulletproof coffee. I don't know if I'm going to film the coffee. If you're watching this, you can watch my yesterday's video, and I talked about how I do my bulletproof coffee. I found a really good bone broth protein that's really yummy, and I use the Great Lakes collagen. So I'm going to be back, people. Okay, I am back with my bulletproof coffee. I'm going to blend this up like this. Here we go. Okay, this is all blended up, and okay, what I put in here is it was coffee, a little bit of my Great Lakes collagen protein. Let's see, it's kind of dark if you can see this. Some of this organic coconut oil and ghee, and to add some flavor, like I said, I'm trying to use these up. Some of this skinny syrup, I think it is peppermint mocha. So I'm going to drink this, get caught up on some of my YouTube videos, and I will be back. Okay, people, we are headed out, and like I said before, we're going to the store and get some ribs. So let's do this. Okay, I'm not sure how much of this you can see. Ugh, it's so bright out here. But here we are. We're walking over to the local grocery store. So, I don't know, it's so bright. I might have to stop filming because I'm not sure what this is going to come out looking like. Okay, here it is. The famous ribs. And we're going to dig right into them. And, just so you can see, lobby. Yes. The lobby. Alrighty. Okay, here we are. These are the ribs, and this is what I'm going to use to dip my ribs in, and it has a little bit of sriracha in it. So this is it. This is actually my first meal. Okay, everyone, this is going to, I hope you can see it, it's a little bit dark, wrap up my eating. These are more ribs. I have some mayo and a little bit of sriracha. So that's what I'm having for dinner. And I'm going to actually be back because I'm going to discuss some of my lab results with you. So when I finish eating, I will be back. Go. Okay, everyone, I am back, and as promised, I'm going to go over some of my lab results. So what I'm going to do is talk about what they are now compared to a little over a year ago. So the first one I want to talk about is my HDL cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol. So about 16 months ago, it was 74. So, and I just had blood work done about a week ago. So it dropped to 60. My LDL was 118 and now it's 104. So I'm not worried too much about the LDL part because of my triglycerides. So my triglycerides were a little over a year ago 45, which is fantastic. Anytime you can get the lowest you can have that number, it is wonderful. Even if your LDL is high, if your triglycerides are lower, you're a-okay. So it was 45. It jumped to 56. So let me go to some other numbers. Hopefully this won't take too long because I have a very slow internet system right now. So the next one is going to be my A1C, which is your rate for diabetes, which talk about diabetes. So let's see if I can get all my results here. Okay, so a little over a year ago, the estimated glucose was 103. Now it's 111. My hemoglobin, A1C, was 5.2 and now 5.5. And I'm looking at the range for your hemoglobin between 4.5 and 5.6 is normal. So that kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm another 0.1 and I'm in that, range of, is not safe. So let me go through some more numbers. 1 second while my internet is loading here, sorry. Let me see, I'm going to look at some of my my vitamins. 1 second. It's taking it a while to load up. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, so when I went in and for that day, let me scroll down. My calcium was, prior to this a year ago, 9.0. Now it's 8.3. So I am going to actually have to work on figuring that out because I am taking calcium tablets, so I'm not sure why that number dropped, and what is telling me that it's the 8.3 is on the much lower scale. So and my fasting glucose a year and a half ago was 74, and when I went in a week ago, 77. To me, when you have data like this, it doesn't lie, and I think for me, a year and a half ago, I was much more serious with my diet and eating and being more strict, and this past year, I have just flip-flopped around, ate crazy, then got back on the wagon, ate crazy, got back on the wagon. So I think, and I don't make New Year's resolutions, but I'm making a goal for myself just to get healthy and get these numbers in check the way they're supposed to be. When I was almost looking forward to them, like, oh, I think these numbers are going to be better, and to my surprise, some of them were not better. The ones that really count were not better. Some had even dropped. So it's a goal of mine in 2017 to really work on this and get those numbers where they need to be, and it's all about diet. And I know I have really slacked in my diet. So I thank you guys for sticking with me through my full day of eating for today, and waiting to hear about my lab results, and just for all the wonderful comments I got from my other video where I talked about some of my struggles, and everyone was just so positive and sent me nice messages. So thank you for that. So I'm going to continue on the grind and continue trying to do my best to stay on task with my ketogenic diet, because I know for all the issues that I have coming from someone that was a binge eater, very insulin resistant, a carb and sugar addict, that the ketogenic diet is the best diet for me. And yes, I have moments of weakness where I feel like, oh my God, everybody else around me is eating what they want and doing okay. I should be able to do the same. And for me, that's not a reality. So I have to work with what I've been given and take care of this body, because it has to get me through the long haul. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye, and thank you so much for being with me. As always, like and subscribe and share my video, and thank you so much for following me, and I will be back soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye, everyone.